Hey guys, welcome back to my channel here. This is Penguin Tech. Today I'm going to unbox this used set of ASUS ROG STRIX GTX 1070. So I got this for RN600. That's about USD 140 here, which is very cheap. And I think in 2019 this is still a very great card to play games on. And let's look around the box. So right here you can see this huge GPU picture here with the Rgb Lighting logo here. This card is also VR ready and comes with 8 GB of GDDR5 and you need at least 500 watts of PSU to run this GPU. Let's look at the side here. Here you can see the GPU tweak tool, the ASUS software that lets you overclock this card. And the same thing here. And let's look at the back here. As you can see, here is the direct CO3 with pattern wind black fans, which gives you maximum airflow for 30% cooler and 3 times quieter performance. And ASUS also uses Auto Extreme Technologies, which is a 100% automated production process for the best reliability and premium quality. As you can see here, this is the Aura RGB lighting, where you can change the RGB LEDs on this card. Here it also has a VR friendly HDMI ports, which we will look into that later. And one unique feature is this ASUS Fan Connect, where it features two 4-pin GPU control headers on the GPU itself. We'll take a look at that later on. And as mentioned, this is the GPU tweak tool with XSplit Gamecaster. Well, without further ado, let's open this box. This is a very huge box actually. So we have a box section here where we have another box inside, and let's take a look on the inside. So we're greeted with a protector here again, and another protector at the side. And here's the booklet itself. Let's take a look inside. This is a very good cardboard here. So we have the disc here, some worksheet card here, let's keep that aside, the manual book, and no more. Supposedly if you buy a new one, it should come with some ASUS ROG cable management also. And here is inside the box. You can see the GPU lying inside here, and let's inside a static bag. Let's take it out and set the box aside. Here is the GPU itself, and it comes with the protector here, the cover protector on the bottom for the PCIe slot, and a relay link here. Let's take a look at the back of the GPUs. So as you can see, we have two HDMI. This is useful for those who plays VR, two display port and one DVI port. So only this cover is left over, the rest is gone. And you can see there's ASUS logo down here, and okay, so this GPU comes with 3 fans here. That's why it's called direct CO3, and each of them is about 80 or 90 millimeters in diameter. And as you can see from the thickness, this is a 2-slot card here, so it can fit into most of the case. And the height is 40 millimeter. The length, however, is 29.5 29.8 cm, which is close to 30 cm. So you have to be aware when you install into case, because this card is very long and it's quite hefty as well, so it may sag and you might need to buy some support. So as you can see here, on the front of the GPU, there's actually two fan header here, which are 4-pin as well. Now you can connect the fans to this connector so that you can control the fan speed. For example, if the GPU heats up, this one can control the case fan to turn faster so that there's more inlet of air inside the case to cool the components inside. And here is actually the LED connector to the LEDs on these two ends here, and also the LED at the back. Okay, and these are the fan connectors that powers out the fans. So each fan is locked down by 4 screws. So if you want to remove your fan, you need to remove a total of 12 screws. And this GPU is, if you want to take off this fan, you actually need to take off this strut here, because this strut is actually blocking the GPU connector, the fan connector to this path here. But to take it off is actually very easy. You just need to unscrew these 3 screws here and it will come off itself with the GPU, with the fan still attached to this heatsink. So actually if you take off the strut, you won't take off the heatsink together. You will only take off the strut itself, and then you can start on to remove your fans. So it's actually very easy to replace your fans. And as you can see here, it's actually powered by 8-pin connector. Like I said, you need at least recommended of 500 watt of PSU, and there's actually two small white LEDs here. So when you power on your CPU, your PC, this thing will light up, but I'm not exactly sure what it indicates. Now let's look at the backplate. I believe this should be metal, should be aluminum. It's a very nice backplate here, very shiny, like a brushed aluminum. I believe the texture, you can see the ASUS ROG logo here and the ROG logo here. That is actually RGB. So actually on the front of the GPU here, you can actually see there's holes here, alright, on top and the bottom along the GPU. So actually there's LED lights that will come out from these holes as well, but they can come out in different colors than this, which you can control in your ASUS Aura software. And they have a lot of customization, such as breathing mode, rainbow mode, wave mode, and music mode, all sorts that you can play with, so that you can customize it. And talking about the heatsink, if we can look into closely, there's actually 5 heat pipes here, starting from here, spreading out to the left and to the right. And some of the heat pipe is actually very long until they can turn around here. And this thing should be able to cool your GPU very well. When I play games on it, it only maximum runs to 75 Celsius, but the fans are very quiet. So if you if you adjust the fan curve, I believe it will be even cooler. And this is just want to also to mention that this is actually the ASUS ROG STRIX GTX1070, the non-OC variant. So this one, if you go into its default mode, which is the gaming mode, it will boost up to 1683. But actually when I play the game, I have seen it boost up to 1848. There's actually also another OC mode, which you have to go into the GPU tweak tool to get into that mode, and that one will boost up to 1723. And one strange thing is that there's actually no BIOS switch on this GPU, so I guess it's not fun to actually play with their BIOS inside. And most of you will see that. And one of the common issue with this GPU range for all the ROG Strix series, the 1060 all the way up to RTX 2080 Ti, or even the RX 480 up to the Vega 64, they have an issue in that the LED will fail along the shroud here. But I have actually fixed it, and you can watch my video down below on how to fix the LED LEDs, and I'll link a description down below. So this is a very nice GPU, a very heavy one indeed, and very long as well. You have to check your case whether it fits it. In my case, in my Nano S, Factor Design Nano S, I actually have to remove one of the fan at the front radiator so that this fits. So I'll be testing a lot of games with this GPU here. Please continue to watch my video. And that's all from me today, guys. Thank you for watching, and remember to like and subscribe and share to your friends. Ciao!